that sucks. Got this little fan from work out of one of the labs that we were dismantling. And brought it home because I was going to oil it because it was running a little slow. And I had it sitting up on top there. And when I was moving this, so I could get to my air compressor over there, I bumped this pile of stuff, and it fell off the top, and shattered into 1,000 pieces. So much for that, I guess. Not sure why it's so brittle. I mean, it's not exactly new, considering it was manufactured in 2008. But, like, that's really bad. Anyway, it's not really the point. The point is right here. That's an item that I should really not have bothered with, considering it's probably not worth anything at all, to be quite frank about it. A little HP compact. You can take a closer look at it. You can see it says "it works," but it also says Windows 10 on it. There's a little typo there. Well, I guess it's not really a typo, but, you know, the human equivalent of a typo. But it says Windows 10, so there's no way it works. You know, because Windows 10 is garbage and all that. But it does have the Add To card, it looks like, so that's pretty neat. A standard card of ports. Looks pretty standard. Say the word standard so many times. But this is actually... Oh, I thought it was there. I guess it's on the other side. But this is an HP dc5800 small form factor machine. Beyond what it says on it, I don't know anything about it. But I want my air compressor out so I can clean the dirt, because I'm sure it's covered in dirt. I'm going to bring it inside as well, because I'm not going to power it up out here. Not with all this mess out here. There's not really many places it can go. I guess it could sit there, but actually, you know what? I want to power it up. I want to see what it does. So I guess I'll have to move all this stuff out of the way, so that way I can work on it. Okay. It's not very often I go into a computer test completely blind like this, but just for the sake of the bit, that's what we're going to do. So let's see if it works like it says, or if I spent real money on a lemon. Okay. Oops, turned on. Turned off. Let's see, can I get this set up? I don't know. I can't read this display. It seems to work, though. So that's good. What do we actually have? Oh, gosh. E5200. 4 gigs of RAM. That's not too bad. I thought it was fully populated. It might be the other one, though. But, yeah, no, 4 gigs. A pair of 2 gig modules. That's not too bad. That's probably alone worth 40 bucks. The Pentium dual-core CPU is worthless, but this thing will support some Wolfdale chips. So if I could find one of those, you'd be in business. You know, an E5200 is not that great, so... it is what it is. It's a 320 gigabyte hard drive. So I'm not really sure where the 300 came from. It must be the formatted capacity. They must not have been smart enough. And we'll save changes and exit. See if it actually boots into Windows. Yeah. Well, it's probably running Windows 10. Not sure what would have possessed somebody to run 10 on this, but probably going to have to clean out the... Well, I am going to take the air compressor to it and clean it out before I really do too much with it. It's not totally broken, so I think we got ourselves a winner. Find something to do with it. I'm sure I can find some task that it can perform. Certainly not Windows 10, because Windows 10 sucks, and I don't think this hardware is really suitable for it anyway. It's probably got a password on it, if the data wasn't erased. So, I don't know, is it actually even going to do anything at all? I have a mouse. It's a little hourglass, so who knows? I'll come back if it does something interesting. Welcome. Okay. There's a grinding fan in it, so that's really nice. It's probably the CPU fan. It's also probably doing that because it's out here in the freezing cold. I'm glad I have an optical mouse out here, because otherwise this would be a real pain to try and navigate. Oh, the screen just went completely blank. I have a mouse, so it's not totally dead. Ooh, desktop. Microsoft Bing. I don't think this has been erased. So hopefully it doesn't do something egregious. Not sure why the recycle bin is right there, but it is. We'll give it a few minutes. Yeah, it looks like it's got all kinds of crap running on it. Trying to open, trying to do its thing. None of it's gonna work, because it's not connected to a network. And I wouldn't connect it to a network anyway. I seem to have lost my mouse. There it is. Enter postal code. No thanks. Real Player. Oh, Jesus. Somebody was using Real Player on this? Well, they were using Bing, so Real Player kind of makes sense, in a way. I told it to open a file explorer, and it still has yet to do that. Man, is this ever slow. Wow. Oh, now I got two file explorer windows. Yep, there's data on this. Okay, good. Hopefully no porn, because that would be rather disconcerting. Yeah, they probably got the 300 gigabytes from the size of the disk. 289 is pretty close. 230 gigs free. It's got about 60 gigs worth of data on it. It's not too bad, all things considered, but I'm going to shut it off, clean it out, and then we can bring it inside and take a closer look. Okay, here it is inside after cleaning it out to the best of my ability. I now have it hooked up to a private network where if it's got malware on it, it won't trash everything. See if it survived its trip inside. It looks like it did. Having a look, it's using about roughly 55 watts from the wall or thereabouts. So that's not too bad for an older computer system. But like I said, I'll probably see if I can find a better chip for this, since it supports it, or at least it should support it. If not a Wolfdale chip, I probably have an E6600 kicking around I can probably throw in this. Quad cores I don't think will work, because I don't think it's got the cooling capacity to do a quad core chip. If I had the tower version, maybe, but small form factor one, I don't think I'd want to push a Q6600 in this. I think that might be a bit much. Okay, There's your specs, if you were wondering. It's got 4 gigs of RAM across 2 modules. I'd like to upgrade that to 8. I'm not really sure how they managed to install version 21H1 in 2020, but, you know, that's not my prerogative. So, that's a thing. But I'm pretty sure that there must have been a date issue on this machine at some point. Based on the files that were left on the machine for me to look at, it hasn't been used since 2021. I forget what time it was. I'm not going to go perusing through the files now, but basically 2021 was the last time it was used, so it's probably been sitting around for a year or thereabouts. I think that's correct. It's actually in day, month, year mode. I don't think it thinks it's May, right? No. I just happened to notice that now. Anyway, that's pretty much it for that. I don't have anything else to share. So there's your system. Thank you for watching. If you've got any comments, feel free to leave them down below. It's very quiet. You can put 60 watts. So, that's still not bad. Will not win any speed records, however. I'll have to check the health of the hard drive.